let's not play too much like an idiot here, shall we? Mistakes are fine, but let's stage one. I'll restart, but I'll try not to get like dead bombs because I'm doing the mid boss up hike to look epic or something. Bottom text.
可動機の接続上昇頻度中型反応が来るぞ
I'll try to at least not get hit constantly here, like in some other streams. But yeah, this mid boss is it's at least the only thing where you have to abuse the ramping up with your bullet multiplier rank. Let's not finish it off here. It's too early. We want to go another wave of these and then we finish it off. There we go. Actually, 31 mil at this point is pretty good. I feel like the slightly different route for the ending I do now is like slightly better. But it's still fairly doable, and sometimes I can get more gauge entering her. So I feel like it's worth it. Bit of a low finish of that. And usually starting with here is actually better for scoring. Yeah, okay, this is actually like the best stage 1 I've had. It's a 42 one, 42 mil stage 1 with the clear bonus included. It's a PV, but it's not always going to happen. Now watch me squander this run somehow. Oh well. I'll just do like a full run anyway, like I said. So I can showcase everything instead of like specific bosses. That usually my bullet clears are higher if I start from this side before I gun it down. For this mid boss, for the final pattern. I'm guessing that more slingers get like shot down in the middle or something.
から離れろ。何かいるぞ。
Alright. Well, actually, probably the 300 mil I had in stage 3 is pretty normal at that point. Now I look at how much I'm getting here. I feel like the opener is always scary, but lately I've been always getting it. This particular boss. And I noticed it here, if you just tap, you get easier ways to dodge. Not always, but mostly it's easier. Finishing stuff off with your spread shot seems to give more crystals, so it's good to keep that in mind. Okay, yeah, great. Well, whatever. If that didn't happen, that would be 180 mil or something. It's okay. I don't mind it. Actually, I kinda do, but not enough. Okay. Hardest pattern by the mid-boss, I got it. This pattern it's somewhat tight, but it's not too tight, so it's still somewhat easy to move around. At least that's a perfect mid-boss. This mid-boss is literally impossible, so that's nice. So yeah, remember what I said about killing enemies up close? pattern is very scary actually. But for some reason I seem to be able to get it now, but it seems as if you start at like the wrong place or move in the wrong way, you're going to die there. Because then the walls won't like open up. Okay. I'm mindful. I'm actually kinda glad I got so much out there. It does, but not necessarily, it's not necessarily that you get more score, it's just that that there's more bullets to cancel. Because the multiplier remains the same by that point. Although there's some management. Alright, I need to start on this side. Okay, I said I was going to begin, I'm going to begin. I kind of forgot my stage 4 route. I'm gonna be honest. Still got that cancel. Pretty epic cancel. Kill that enemy. Need some gauge. Not sure if this is good or bad by this point, but just because I forgot. I think it's probably okay-ish or good. I think in the past I got like 600 mil here. But it certainly isn't an ideal route. I think mostly still good. If I can yeah, you misdirect. This better I might need to use gauge. Okay. I'll take it. Oh, that pattern is so scary. I'll live with the pain. I will live with the pain. I think this run can certainly still easily PB. I'm getting 2 more lives in this run. There's like macho text though here. There's like really a lot of text. You can like skip everything for like a couple of minutes basically. Not 2 rooms, but yeah, it's not as good as I want it to be at this point. No, I roomed at least the start of this stage. I never died there. I don't even want to continue, to be honest. It's not impossible for this to PB, by the way. It still easily can. It's just, I don't feel good about a run making mistakes like these. To get this mid-boss, at least here, I can hopefully do a display of skill. Overlapping ways are a little hard. that the scoring is not bad in this run so far. Wait, why did it? Okay, I guess I didn't have enough. I didn't feel like I tapped the button twice. This run is not that scoring wise. If anything, this run could very much be a real run scoring wise. Yeah, that corner was very yabai. It probably won't be good life wise, but not that my original 1cc was. At least I captured that pattern. That's always such a beautiful cancel to get. Doing a little up here is not that bad. It gives you more space to react to like the random walls you might get in this pattern. You can get some really random walls here. I feel like I stepped this in very rough way. Not bad. I might deliberately bonk this instead of like actually shoot it. Okay, I want to get axle mode out of that. That's actually not as good as I wanted it to be. You want to start with 1000 axle in the next stage. So this is a little yabai. Okay. I'm deliberately took a little longer with that. Okay, yes. Already read that part. That's okay though. It's not bad. I know what to do. No big, super big cancel loss because of that. This one matters. Like a lot. Almost got unlucky there. Don't get any space there. Yeah, I'm getting some massive unlucky moments in this run. Okay, I think that's okay. not impossible, but pretty terrible. It requires me to do quite well, and I expect to die at least one more time this run in the stage portion, so it's also incredibly easy to die around here. I'm expecting this run to game over, to be honest. Place where I was very close. Yeah, basically, stage 6 is very important, and it's not even done. It actually just started, basically. But the start of stage 6 is ridiculous, but the end is actually ridiculous as well. Well, I should be able to get 2 bill even on a run that fails now. That's kind of amusing. I got another life? There's a 2 bill life. Ah, interesting. Oh, and I died. Well, I got 2 bill. I did get it. Yeah, the game has some really cool music. It's not entirely impossible if this clears. I just don't think I will get the run. But it's not impossible with how I did final boss and TLB practice. It would be a very silly run to clear if I get like a really good final boss and TLB. But I cannot make mistakes here, basically. And I expect to choke. get a hit, yes, I will take your advice. I got hit, oh no. TOB time, I guess. I didn't die at least. I had to move away there. Okay, I actually did clear that round. That was kinda nerve-wracking. I'm surprised I actually got to the final pattern there. Arigato gozaimasu. Yokata. Machi ga eru koto ga oi ne. だけどクリアは本当にいいだね。よかった。It did pay off. It's undeniable that my practice paid off of the TOB. But I have like no spare lives. It's actually kinda crazy. Yabasugita. Well, I guess I got a 2.2 bill run at the very least. I wonder if this hits 2.3 bill, I'm not expecting it. I didn't have any license started by skip like a big clear bonus. I'm not expecting to get like any clear bonus basically. There's like an after calculation after you finish the game and the credits, and it gives you like your score. I'm not going to bother taking screenshots. Might crash the game, no joke about that. But I do run it with the patch I got from Janers. I hope that's helping. It might not even crash, but I'm just not going to risk it. I still sometimes have the game to crash when I try to practice stuff and do runs a bunch of times. Not really sure why, but it just does that. I did want to do runs, by the way. I just didn't want to make a lot of mistakes, and this run has like 1 billion mistakes. Yeah, probably. And if I can avoid dying like twice in stage 4. I've done stage 4 without deaths too, and stage 5 without deaths as well. But I guess it happens. At least I did like make sure to not die so much that I cannot finish a run, even though I got like another extent at 2 billion. I didn't even know there was an extent at 2 billion. And then I die right after that. I could just have bombed, probably. I think I still have bombs in stock. I should have done that. Like prior to the stage 6 boss. It usually doesn't happen that I don't die to the stage 6 boss in practice, by the way. I expect to make mistakes in a run, but I expect to make less mistakes than this. But yeah, I agree, it's probably like 2.5 to 2.6 bill. And if I actually manage to like really not die a lot, maybe it's even 2.7. But I'm already happy with like 2 billion, to be honest. It's kinda crazy that that you can get like 2 billion prior to even clearing. I'm not going to bother reading the visual novel during that section. I've tried that in my previous run. I know what I can read and what I cannot read. I can read a bit of it, not everything. But I'll still try to like move along in a way where people can read it. Because we basically get a visual novel now, which takes longer than the actual game itself. At least at my reading speed. So it's kind of crazy. At least you can enjoy it. There's a lot of talk about food, Italy, and I guess bullying. That's what I get out of it. The text is more scuffed than it usually is there. You find the true end. We get credits roll 1. I still feel like this run has been a big joke. I like how it finished like that actually. Now I think about it, it's only funnier because of actually being able to finish it. It is funny since like I had a run about maybe 1 week to 1.5 weeks ago that almost cleared launched the TOD and I had like 1.2 bill. And now I clear with a billion more. At the very least, a billion more. Yeah, I could read bits of it as well. Okay, so no 2.3 bill, but like it's still nice, I guess. This one is going to be Zig lol. You are a super player. Thank you very much. There we go, the VN section. Hi, hi. You are a super player. Well, this one actually says you are a super player. Well, enjoy reading, I guess. I'm not even going to bother. Okay, I'm just going to not be too quick, but I'm going to like do 3-4 second taps. Not enough, I agree. At least I'm going like 3 times the speed when I was trying to read it. Shmup players can't read. We are all illiterate unless there's bullets on the screen. And even then, we cannot read. Okay. It's going to be kind of silly when I upload this to like YouTube and people can hear me say that. Well, you heard it here. We shmup players, we cannot read. But we can read bullets until we cannot. I think most people will at the very least agree with that. At least you can enjoy the music and the vibe, I guess. Yeah, I understood that much out of it, kinda. They're talking a lot about food, by the way, in the VN section, even later on. I'm kinda able to understand it if I take the time. There's a lot of like kanji and kanji compound words that I do not get. Like, could I try to read it? Sure. Am I going to do that? Well, I did it last time and it was like more than an hour long. Probably 90 minutes even. An hour and a half. So it's like big goof, and then I don't understand everything, but I understood a fair bit out of it. But yeah, this is like the real bullet hell all along. You're learning Japanese only to learn that you got a lot to learn. You've got a lot to learn left. Probably for a long time. That's kind of the experience with learning a language in general. Let's Go one where you can just not read all the scripts right away. Well, hiragana, katakana, those are simple, but then kanji, it's like, it's a lot, and it's not one way to read them. It's multiple, and words can be completely different in terms of their reading. It's just, that's going to take some time. You're not going to know every word. Even if you knew all the kanji, you don't know how to read every word. Or every meaning, every context, all the vocab, there's a lot of it. I'm still going through it very quickly right now, because otherwise we'd be stuck here for hours, and we're going to be stuck here for a little while at the very least. But at this speed it won't be too long. It's a Danmaku kanji. It's walling me. I'm getting walled. I cannot escape. I cannot one all the kanji. Let go two all. Let go three all. And what about the TLB? It's only getting harder. You know, it took probably 3 times as long before I saw her last time when I was reading. Last time though, I wasn't recording with my voice, so you could not hear me reading because I was reading it out loud last time. But I didn't stream that. That was like a recording I did. But I also have my mic muted. And since you can only get here if you clear, I obviously cleared back then. So there's that too. There is, however, a chance that I might still like just do another run and then record this section slowly and then upload this like completely cut off from the run, like record and upload it so people can enjoy trying to read it. Probably not going to happen if I make as many mistakes as this actual run made. I think nerves got the better of me for like a lot of the run. I'll have you know that we are probably like about halfway in. Now the thing about a replay is, you don't get this section after a replay, so I see no reason to upload like a recording of a replay over this. Even if the commentaries may be a bit silly sometimes. You have without context, that probably sounds really silly. But that was one of the lines basically. Your face is red. Anyway, after this is done, I wonder if I can like export the stream, make like a clip of this. I didn't like live record this because my disk space is getting a bit limited over time. It's the sunset. Yes, she pretty much is. Same name as well. The blonde girl's the TLB girl. And I think she does some bullying on the side. But I feel like mostly it seems lighthearted. I'm not even too sure like how deep it gets because I cannot read everything right. The most I get out of it is like, give me your food or something. There are some other things which might be more serious. But I don't know. I'm probably not even going to stop streaming after this run is done. But I probably will play another game. Well. You can see how this really is the TLB for like someone who's learning Japanese. It's like macho text. And yet there are some people who apparently learn Japanese by like VNs. I kinda wonder how good that is as a learning method. I feel like if that's where you start, it's probably a terrible method. You should probably know like some basic fundamentals, basic vocabulary and such. And I wouldn't even say you need to know everything. Most people that start out probably don't, but some of it. Absorb the vibe. You will learn every word by intuition. You will understand every kanji by intuition. If the girl is happy and she says, okay, I'm not going to say it. Like, I'm going to shoot you or something. And there's no reason to presume that. Then what you're reading clearly means I'm happy because she looks happy. It's a good way to learn from intermediate level onwards. I think so. I think probably at our point it's okay to do this, but we also need some way to like understand stuff we don't know, so we can mine it at the same time. But I feel like there might still be an issue with VNs. I usually don't really care that much for them as well, to be honest. VNs aren't really my thing. I feel like I probably burn out pretty quickly. I don't think there's like any perfect tool for that, but it's nice there's at least a tool for that. Anything you can get out of it that's like vocabulary you don't know is still vocabulary you can learn now. So that still seems helpful. But I don't think there's going to be a perfect tool for that, yeah. Now the story is not going to take too long, by the way. This is like the somewhat dark part that I don't precisely understand. Oh well. Kitensha Gawain. I think this is the part where they reconcile their differences or something. I'm going by the vibe. I am learning in the correct way. That's a pretty straightforward name. I'll give that a look in a moment. If I tap out of this game, it's probably going to crash, maybe. Still possible. With this game, it's still possible, but it is more stable now. It probably is also another thing that reading certain words, certain kanji with like this font is a bit of a pain. I can mostly make them out, but some of them kind of have atrocious spacing. Like inside them, you don't really see like the outlines of the kanji sometimes. I think you can notice what I mean. But I don't think it's the biggest issue. I think largely, yeah, I think you probably will need to get used to janky fonts. This one probably doesn't even take the cake. I mean, for example, you go to an izakaya and everything is handwritten in kanji. Well, good luck reading anything there if you're not used to like janky writing. It's like one of those things you just have to get exposed to somewhat. But probably you don't need a lot of exposure to it. And probably it's still okay to not understand everything always if it's like poorly written. Also, the story is close to its end now. You can see how it's a long VN. Just imagine me trying to read every like text bubble voice acting would be so much nicer. It's a lot easier to understand. Since, you know, if you can at least follow it things largely, you can hear the thing you don't know. And maybe you might still recognize what it is. And then it's like, oh, it's that. Yeah, no, I get it. Baccario. But yeah, if you don't, then you're not going to get it. Eat a Becky mask. It's Daki Kurishu Matsu. Eat a Daki mask. Yes, exactly. It is always funny when people try to pronounce words in a language where they don't necessarily know how to pronounce everything. It's okay, by the way. It's not something to really make too much fun of because people are trying, but like, it's still funny. And yeah, this is the end. We did it. We 9 cleared the VN section. Oh, my bad. I didn't have any lives in stock for this. Okay. Yeah, your Dutch pronunciation was actually like pretty decent for someone who doesn't know Dutch. There were times you said words kind of correctly even. There's also times you were completely off, but not that many, which surprised me. Very cute ending song. Oh no, the jank in that song. Yes, the power of food. I think it was something like that, and also like some bullying. But like, it turns out all fine because food is too powerful. Food is the true TLB. Food is the true friends we made along the way. Oh, I didn't expect that run to clear, to be honest with you. I didn't even expect it to like not even matter if I had a lot of lives to get like 2.2 or 2.3 mil. I had expected I needed some lives at least. But it sure did. And now we got a replay here. I actually went through the VM quite quickly. Apparently at like 4 to 5 times the speed of like the last time when I tried reading. A decent PB March 3, I agree. I completely agree. What a bit of practice can do to a run, right? And this run died a billion times. I probably lost a lot of scores with that. And even then, I got like a big PB. And honestly, I just wanted the run to clear with 2 billion. But at the same time, I wanted to at least have some lives left. So, but I'll take it. It's okay. I'm